Mzansi, here we go again, another big political name, another arrest, another court appearance, another media circus. This time it's Julius Mkhwanazi arrested by police and now appearing in court. But let's be honest with ourselves. South Africans are no longer shocked by arrests. We've seen this script before. Blue lights, cameras, headlines, politicians acting surprised, supporters screaming conspiracy, then months later, silence. So the real question today is simple. Is this finally accountability, or just another performance for the cameras? Because while they fight in court, ordinary people are fighting for jobs, electricity, safety, and dignity. Let's break it all down. What happened? Reports confirm that Julius Mkhwanazi has been arrested and has appeared in court. That alone is enough to shake political circles, because when someone connected to power gets arrested, it sends a message. But what message? That nobody is above the law? Or that certain people are only targeted when they become inconvenient? That's where South Africans become suspicious. Because in this country, justice often moves like load-shedding schedules, slow, confusing, and never when you need it. If the case is serious, the public deserves full transparency. If the case is weak, then people will ask whether this is selective justice. And that's the tension right now. The political meaning behind it. Let's not be naive. No high-profile arrest happens in a political vacuum. Every arrest of a known figure creates winners and losers. Some people will celebrate, saying the system is finally working. Others will claim it's a purge, a setup, or revenge. And honestly, in South African politics, both possibilities can exist at the same time. That's the danger. When institutions lose trust, even genuine justice gets questioned. People don't know whether to clap or worry. That's how deep the crisis is. Why Mzansi is tired. South Africans are exhausted. We've seen corruption allegations. We've seen commissions. We've seen leaked documents. We've seen dramatic arrests. We've seen politicians saying, "I welcome the opportunity to clear my name." And then, cases drag for years. Witnesses disappear. Files go missing. Charges get dropped. Taxpayers pay legal bills. Nothing changes. So when another arrest happens, many citizens don't feel hope. They feel fatigue. They ask, will this one be different? The power plays behind the scenes. Let's talk straight. Politics is not church. It's chess. And when someone is arrested, there are always deeper moves happening behind the board. Who benefits politically? Who gains influence? Who gets weakened? Who gets scared? Because one arrest can make many others nervous. People who thought they were untouchable suddenly start sweating. Phones start ringing. Meetings happen behind closed doors, statements get carefully drafted. All because one court appearance can shift power inside factions. That's how politics works. Contradiction South Africans notice immediately. A politician or connected figure gets arrested, and the whole state machinery moves fast. But when communities report crime? Nothing. When gender-based violence victims cry for help? Slow response. When thieves strip public infrastructure? Little urgency. When residents complain about drug dealers terrorizing streets? Silence. That contradiction is why people lose trust. The law looks powerful when cameras are present, but weak when poor communities need protection. And South Africans notice that. Every single day. How this affects ordinary citizens. Some people will say, this case doesn't affect me. It affects everyone. Because trust in justice affects investment. Trust in leadership affects economic confidence. Political instability affects jobs. Corruption affects service delivery. Faction fights delay decisions. Court drama distracts leaders from fixing real issues. While elites fight legal battles, ordinary citizens are still asking, where are the jobs? Why is electricity unstable? Why are roads broken? Why are schools under pressure? Why are hospitals struggling? Why is food expensive? So yes, it affects you. Even if you never step inside a courtroom. This is bigger than one man. The real issue is institutional credibility. Do people still believe the police are neutral? Do people still trust prosecutions? Do people still believe politicians serve the public? Do people still think the law treats rich and poor equally? That's the real national conversation. Because once trust collapses, democracy becomes noise.
May I comment?
People
Yes,
stop
please,
believing
Ivan.
in
If
processes.
the investigating
They stop
officer
voting, they stop reporting
who
crimes. They become cynical. And cynicism is dangerous.
and telling the
Now watch what
entire
happens
country
next. Supporters
and
will say,
telling the
this is political
commission that,
persecution. Critics will say,
witness
lock them all up.
lied
Both sides will go hard.
in his
Social media will
team.
become a battlefield of
She's
memes,
the one who
hashtags,
was sitting statements.
insults,
He gave
defense
many
statements,
different versions.
victory
You
dances.
see.
But
Why I'm
beyond the
saying
noise,
that,
facts
I
still
read
matter, evidence matters.
the statement
Due process matters. Because if we
that
cheer
is
weak cases
submitted.
today, tomorrow the same weak system can be used against anyone. And if we ignore wrongdoing because we like someone politically, then justice means nothing. That's the balance South Africa must protect. What must happen now? Simple. No special treatment. No endless delays. No political interference. No secret deals. No media circus replacing evidence. Let the case be handled properly, openly, and fairly. If guilty, consequences. If innocent, clear the name. That's how a serious country behaves. Message to politicians. South Africans are watching. People are hungry. People are unemployed. People are tired of excuses. You cannot keep treating accountability like a PR event. You cannot keep using institutions for factional battles. You cannot keep expecting citizens to celebrate headlines while nothing changes on the ground. Mzansi wants results. Not drama. The arrest of Julius Mkhwanazi is not just about one person. It is a mirror. A mirror showing how fragile trust has become. A mirror showing how hungry people are for accountability. A mirror showing how quickly politics can overshadow justice. Now the question is, will this become a turning point? Or just another forgotten headline? Mzansi has seen enough episodes. People want the ending. What do you think? Is this real justice? Or another political game? Should high-profile arrests be celebrated, or should we wait for convictions? Do you still trust the system? Drop your views in the comments, no filter, and if you want fearless, real talk on South African politics, hit like, share, and subscribe. Let's grow a community that refuses to be fooled.